probably one of the biggest sports fans on the planet, if I had to guess. And everybody knows that I love the National Basketball Association. Hey, I got a bone to pick with all these North American sports leagues. National Hockey League, 7 Canadian teams, 25 American teams. National Basketball Association, 1 Canadian team, I don't know, probably 29 or 31 American teams. These are not national, these are international. Now, Major League Baseball sort of gets it figured out because they didn't call it National League Baseball, only hold on. They've got the 2 leagues within Major League Baseball. One of them's National League, one of them's the American League. You would think that maybe the National League would be the one that has the Canadian team. No, the American League is the one that has the Canadian team. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any damn sense, man. You got unlimited words to choose from, and they just choose to be wrong. Okay, so I actually don't watch basketball, but I do go on Twitter from time to time. So I bet I can name 1/3 of these people. Because they're all-stars. Now, I'll just be straight up with you. I know this is the Western Conference, because that's Steph Curry. That, by process of elimination, I would say that this is probably the Eastern Conference then. Chris Paul is you. Jason Tatum, I could not tell you, but I believe he plays for the Knicks. Never seen this before in my life. Domantas Sabonis, Mike Conley Jr., could not tell you. Zion Williamson, that's this guy right here. Excuse me? Giannis Antetokounmpo, I know him. He plays in the West. That's him right there. Doc Rivers is the coach of the East. Steph Curry. Zach LaVine, did he marry Avril? Bradley Beal plays for the Washington Wizards. I could not tell you who Bradley Beal is. Kawhi Leonard, I could tell you who he is. Kawhi Leonard is you. Jokic is one of these two. I'm going to guess that you're Jokic. Oh, fuck. Kyrie Irving. I know that guy. That's you. Donovan Mitchell. I might be able to get it. Dame Lillard. That's you. Nikola Vucevic, no clue. Jaylen Brown, no clue. Julius Randle, give me a second. Quinn Snyder. You must be Luka Doncic then. LeBron James. James Harden. Paul George. I should be able to get Paul George. I'm passing. I've got 10 seconds. Rudy Gobert. COVID super spreader. Jason Tatum. Give me Randall. Give me Randall. I think I know Randall. It's you? Oh, that's Bradley Beal. Okay. Hey, what did I say? I said I could get a third, and I got 46%. That's better than usual for me. Average score is 90. That's pretty high. Okay. Paul George, 2 of the best Beatles right there in one single name. I don't think I would get that. Jokic, I always get Jokic and Doncic confused. And then I was wondering, where the hell is Kristaps Porzingis? Because it's like, all 3 of them, that's like the holy trinity for me. I've never heard of Domantas Sabonis in my life. I have heard of Rudy Gobert. Otherwise, I would not get anyone else. Anyone to the right of Dame Lillard, no shot, okay? Now, I'm not getting Vucevic. I'm not getting Conley Jr. I'm not getting Bradley Beal. I don't think I'm getting Donovan Mitchell. I bet I could have guessed that that's Jason Tatum. I don't think I'm getting... I honestly think I performed basically to the best of my ability on that one. Thought it was pretty... but I didn't throw. That's basically as good as I could get. Let me see what else you got here. These are all from the 2020. Okay, about 2022 All-Star Game, Team LeBron. I got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That's a little bit more realistic. Let me tell you, this is Jimmy Butler. Never seen you before in my life. This is Doncic. Hey, they got him. It's Doncic and then Jokic. And then we got Giannis. Used to play for the Raptors. DeRozan. Fred VanVleet. Curry. LeBron James, Chris Paul, James Harden, who's looking an awful lot like the coach here for some reason. And I don't know who you are. Giannis, Jimmy Butler, Jokic. Which one are you? You're Doncic, you're Jokic. DeMar DeRozan, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Fred VanVleet, James Harden. Just pass me. Luka Doncic, Chris Paul. One of you is Jarrett Allen. The other one is Darius Garland. You're Darius. You're Jarrett. 100, average score 94. What can I say? It seems I do know a little bit about the National Basketball Association. Team Morant. Now that one's throwing me for a loop because I know Ja Morant is an NBA All-Star, but I've never seen his face. But you know what? This is like, I learned the answer from the question. This must be Ja Morant. Morant? Me when I'm trying to choose whether I should see A Bug's Life or Ants? It's actually more like Morant. Ja Morant? Ja Morant? Morant. Is it Ja or Ya? Ja Morant. Gatorade. Is it in you? Gatorade. Is it in you? Okay, I can do this. I can't do this. I don't know who any of these people are. I don't know who any of these people are. You are Draymond Green. I've seen you before. This one's going to be a problem. They got all the good players on the other team, man. I've seen you before, too. Are you one of the... which one of you is last name Ball, which is a great name for a basketball player? Okay, work with me here. Jason Tatum. It's you! Zach LaVine. No clue. Devin Booker. That's you. Okay. Ja Morant. Andrew Wiggins. This feels like it should be easy. I remember, if you allow me to pause for a second, I remember that I was telling Bear Taffy I knew almost nothing about the NBA, and he was like, "Oh, come on, you're telling me like you wouldn't know who Andrew Wiggins is?" And we're seeing that come to pass right now. I do not know who Andrew Wiggins is. You are Trae Young, Chris Middleton, LaMelo Ball. Well, I thought one of these guys was the Ball. Are you the Ball? Rudy Gobert. Okay, we just saw him. COVID super spreader. It's probably you. Joel Embiid. Okay, Karl Anthony Towns is you. Draymond Green. DeJounte Murray. Zach LaVine. Andrew Wiggins. Chris Middleton. Zach. Chris Middleton. Oh, that was my other guess. DeJounte Murray, Andrew Wiggins. 92%. That's not that bad. Considering I knew essentially none of these players in advance. That's pretty good. At least you got Karl Anthony Towns. I think I've seen a picture of Karl Anthony Towns once. Andrew Wiggins is the pride of Canada? Well, he's like the pride of the greater Toronto area, I'm sure. Because that's the only part of our country that consistently watches basketball. If I had to say who's the real pride of Canada, geez, I mean, Connor McDavid's pretty close to the top. Mouth, maybe? He's anti-vax? I mean, listen. He shouldn't be, but at the same time, like his whole life up to, I don't know, maybe he's like in his early mid-20s. His whole life was intensely focused on learning how to shoot a ball through a hoop. I don't expect him to be like a go-to source on epidemiology. Like, you understand this guy's lived on the planet for 20 plus years, and 90% of his waking hours have looked like this. Dung, 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 dung. Shoo. Dung, 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 dung. Shoo. I'm not defending him for having bad opinions. I'm just saying I'm not surprised. But now, you know what? I'm not rooting for him anymore. I didn't even know who he was. This is what the internet's like. I didn't know who he was 4 minutes ago. Now I don't like him. Now he's become my greatest enemy. 2020 NBA starters. It's the same guys. Have you noticed that? Pretty much the same guys. Although I do see Anthony Davis in here. And I do see a Toronto Raptor, who I have to assume... VIP Daniel, is this the guy from like the GoDaddy commercials who's like, I set up a website to sell things? Pascal Siakam? His name is Spicy P. Commercials? I can't. All right, get me out of the National Basketball Association. I think I proved I know just enough to get myself in trouble. Old photos. Which one is it? Can you choose which photo is the person named in the clue? Oh, dude, you know what? MLB would be great because I actually know nothing about Major League Baseball. Let me see if I can get like I want to prove to you how little I know about baseball. Can you name the MLB All-Stars from 2000 to 2009? No, I want to see MLB All-Star 2020. Did they do an All-Star game in 2020? And then, it tells you something about baseball. Nobody is making Sporcle quizzes about baseball. They did not. Okay, MLB All-Star game. Type will be pictures or clickables. I'm just scrolling. Can you name these players highlighting the All-Star game played in Miami? Hey, Big 8 Dog 88. Could you put what year the All-Star game was? I don't know when the MLB was in Miami. That could have been 1971. That was 2017? Okay, how about San Diego? When did they do a San Diego All-Star game? LA is the newest. Thank you. Thank you. They don't have LA. What about Cincinnati? Was Cincinnati recent? No, this looks actually like it's from 1903. It was a black and white photo of a guy with like, button-up shirt tucked into his pants, like playing on a high school mound. Oh. Hap Dipperly. I'll find it. 2022, but it's not pictures. Can you name these players highlighting the All-Star games played in Washington, D.C.? Okay, this shit is from 1900. Should Clayton Kershaw start 2022 MLB All-Star game for NL? Nobody asked me. I mean, 2015 is not that long ago, but it is like, it's almost 10 years ago. Nobody's making baseball quizzes, man. MLB 2022. It was so easy to find the NBA quizzes. I'm sorry to tell you, nobody cares about baseball. And at least nobody that has access to an internet browser. Can you name 2 players on every MLB team? Here we go. This is the best we could do. I don't know if I could name 2 players in the whole league, man. Could not tell you. I could not name a single Kansas City Royal, to be honest with you. I'm going next. Great quiz. Really good. This is actually the country music singer from America's Got Talent. That's Brandon Woodruff. You can see the first 2 letters of your name. That's Ramirez. I'm pretty good at knowing baseball players. On the Pirates, this has got to be Jason Bay. Never mind. Couldn't tell you. Hugh Jackman. Could not tell you. Why are the pictures taking so long to load? No comment? Broken? Could not tell you. I believe this is Key from Key and Peele. Is this... I did it. I know a couple of Major League Baseball players. I don't know you. You're lucky I know what team that is. Okay, this is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Jr. Could not tell you. I know you. I know you. You are Bryce Howard. Really? That's not Bryce Howard Jr.? That's not Bryce Harper? Bryce Harper, okay. Could not tell you. Absolutely no idea. Don't believe I've ever seen this man before in my entire life. No clue. This is Fernando Tatis Jr. Absolutely no clue. Are you Anthony Rizzo? He was on an episode of Hot Ones, I think. This is literally Kyle Mooney. Is that why he left SNL? Was to go pitch for the Arizona Diamondbacks? They got to get this guy a larger bat. That's my... It looks like he could one-hand this thing. It's like a toothpick. You got to get this. The bat needs to be at least 30% bigger. Absolutely no clue. Could not tell you. I have no idea. Nope. Are you Jose Altuve? Okay, never mind. I do know you. Because of the cheating scandal. I don't know you. This feels like one you should know. I know one player on the Yankees. His name is Judge. Okay, there you go. This is literally just a guy. Like, this looks like my insurance agent fist bumping me after we haven't talked in like 8 months. He was like, how was that vacation you went on? I'm like, pretty good. He's like, my man. I'm like, it's no disrespect. We're not friends. We gotta put in a little bit more work before we get to the fist bump level. You are Shohei Ohtani. No idea. Absolutely no clue. I think this is Peter Sarsgaard from Garden State. Cool jersey. You are not Albert Pujols. You know what? Listen, I don't want to be too offensive. You know it's not a real sport when you can wear a belt with a metal belt buckle and play it at the same time. Like, Usain Bolt is not lining up for the 100-meter dash with a leather belt on. Okay? Any sport that has like a you're dressed business casual, that's not a real. Even in golf, they're wearing polo shirts tucked into beltless pants sometimes. It's crazy. I don't know. Couldn't even tell you what team that is. Maybe it's the Athletics. No clue. Absolutely no idea. Could not tell you. No idea. If we've already done Shohei Ohtani, you must be Mike Trout. This looks like found footage of, like, if you took the baseball out of this and the baseball glove, this would just look like what happens outside of the bar, like after last call. This looks like an all points bulletin has been put out by the New York Police Department. That's like, does anybody know who this man is? He sucker punched somebody outside of Grillberg's at 2:03 a.m. You're Bo Bichette, my favorite Mandalorian. I do not know you. No idea. Absolutely no clue. You know who I could possibly name? I could possibly name the announcer who went down the slide at the Milwaukee Brewers stadium and broke like his arm and 6 ribs. That's someone I could possibly name. That's the most impressive baseball clip from 2022 is middle-aged man going down a slide and breaking every bone in his body at the bottom. Couldn't tell you. I mean, I honestly think I'm tapped. I named more than I thought I could at this point. I don't know if I can name a single pitcher. Are you Clayton Kershaw? You seem a little young. You're not Clayton Kershaw. I'm going to guess you're not Yasiel Puig. This just looks like a Hap Dipperly to me. So I just throw one out there. It's worth a shot. You know what's scaring me the most is that I don't know when we're going to get back to... I don't know if I'm going to recognize the people that I skipped once I get back to the top. I could just be on like an endless carousel here. This guy has Schmidt on his armband, so I'm going to say this is Schmidt. Okay, it might be old. It might be Goldschmidt. Oh! Oh, yeah, I recognize this guy. Okay. Now, let me be honest with you. I've never heard of Whit Merrifield. Would not have gotten it. Never heard of Brandon Woodruff. Brian Reynolds? It's the guy stealing all my Starbucks orders. Never heard of you. Never heard of Rafael Devers. Never heard of Wander Franco. Spencer Torkelson was on the tip of my tongue. What I was going to say is that he looks like, and this is offensive, so I apologize. It kind of looks like the guy where like you would be on a road trip and you would stop in a small town on the way to Aspen, Colorado, and you would be like, "Excuse me, good sir, do you know how to get back onto Interstate 71?" And he would say, "What's it to you?" and then spit on the ground. And you would say, "Thank you for your time," and get back in the car and go, "Drive, drive, drive." Never heard of Ozzie Albies. Cedric Mullins. Byron Buxton. Are these good players or are these are these like mid-tier players or are these the best players on the team? They're notable. Mostly, yes, they're pretty good. Okay. I feel like I might have heard of Carlos Correa. Luis Robert. Never. Bryce Harper, that's the one that got away. Brian Hayes. Is he a player or the manager? Jazz Chisholm. Jose Abreu. That's another one I feel like I could have gotten. Corey Seager. Hunter Green. Wilson Contreras. Is there a Wilson Agreeable in the league as well, just to provide some balance? Okay, I think I'm done with Major League Baseball. Even the quiz can't maintain my attention. How about this? Can you match the first and last names of the Vancouver? No, okay, come on. It's not even... This is how bad my team is. I search Vancouver Canucks 2022. There's one quiz, and it's not even pictures. Nobody cares, man. Well, it's 2022, 2023. It's not like they delete the quizzes. You go back on Sporcle, find some shit from 1901. The season is 2022, 2023. Faces of songs. Actor through 3 decades on TV. Can you name the actors who have been on TV for 3 decades? I mean, this quiz is for me because, I've been on Earth for 3 decades. A little bit more than 3 decades. So I think that, assuming that the 3 decades are the 90s, the 2000s, and the 2010s, or the 2000s, the 2010s, and the 2020s, it's over for you. This is a perfect. This is Melissa McCarthy, Twitch's favorite actress for sure. This is Steve Carell. This is Steve Carell. This is Lizzie McGuire, also known as Hilary Duff with 1 L. It's Matthew Perry. We don't talk about him. Matthew Pariah. It's Jessica Alba. It's Tony Shalhoub. Come on. You think I'm not going to get the Tony Shalhoub? This is Katie Segal. This is Kate Segal. Segal. Can I get a spell check, please? Spell check. Thank you. Katie Segal. Much appreciated. Dude, Michael Cera, the youngest Eminem photo of Michael Cera, kind of goes hard. It's also crazy that the oldest Michael Cera looked was in the middle. This is obviously someone that's in the 8th grade. And then this is just a guy that I could see at on commercial in Vancouver. He's in his mid-20s. And then I don't know, this guy is 60 years old. I mean, he's a spry 60, don't get me wrong, but this is Neve Campbell. I'm not saying she looks bad, but she definitely changed a lot in between 2 of the decades here. 90s Neve Campbell and 2000s Neve Campbell, they don't look like the same person. I'm not saying she got older. I'm just saying, look, she's Canadian. I think she had some work done. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I know you. You're fake Rob Lowe. You're John Stamos. This is Brandy. This is Tony Danza. Hold me closer, Tony Danza. This is Callista Flockhart. Didn't think I knew Ally McBeal. This is Andre Brower. Sarah Jessica Parker. I told you we were going for a flawless here. Sorbo. No, not you're the other, you're Bakula. Also known as Based Scott Kevin Sorbo. Let me be clear. I'm not saying Kevin Sorbo is based. I'm saying Scott Bakula is the guy where I'm always like, isn't he the one from Hercules? And then I go, no, he's the one from Quantum Leap, right? Yes. I am a big fan of the movie God's Not Dead. I would say if I had to pick my favorite actors out there, guy who's waking up from a coma from 1999, what's Melissa Joan Hart up to these days? Okay, I'm cracked. Holy cow, there's a lot of these. And by a lot, I mean at least 4. This is Betty White. Rest in peace. This is John Lithgow. Excuse me? John Lithgow. This is Julia Louis Dreyfus. Hold the Dreyfus. It's Ted Danson. Listen, I'm not necessarily in Hollywood, but come on. Everybody knows he's wearing a piece, man. Come. I'm not saying he aged badly. I'm just saying look at the difference, but he's wearing a little bit of a piece, okay? I'm not saying he's fully bald. I'm just saying he's had a little bit of help in the follicular department. This is Allison Hannigan with perfect spelling. It's William Shatner. Those are not consecutive decades, by the way. This is Christina Applegate. You Gotta Put Me On. I'm going to just level with you. I don't know this guy. I know that he's on NCIS. I just have never heard his name before in my life, I think. This is Jennifer Love Hewitt. Hold the Hewitt. This is Jason Bateman. What the hell was going on in the 80s, man? Again, Jason Bateman, for a brief period, actually aged backwards. He was 52 in this first photo. He's 52 in the last photo. And in the middle, he's 35. This is Alyssa Milano. This is Jada Pinkett Smith. Courtney Cox, hold the Arquette. Don't hold the Arquette. Courtney Cox. Courtney Cox. This is John Ritter. This is Sandra Oh. Paul Reiser. I mean, these are gimmies, man. Well, you didn't get these? And this is just Mr. NCIS. I just don't know your name. Mark Harmon. To be honest, I just don't know your name. Reality shows by original judges? We could try. I mean, I've watched a lot of garbage in my life. This is definitely American Idol. As Randy Jackson, not to be confused with Randy Johnson, who killed that bird in that baseball game. Paula Abdul and Simon Cowell. This is Piers Morgan, David Hasselhoff, and Brandy. Pretty close to a Nightmare Blunt rotation for me. If I had to be honest, I would say this is America's Got Talent. Okay. Adam Levine of Maroon 5, CeeLo Green, Christina Aguilera, and Blake Shelton. This would be the X Factor. Oh, crap. You Can Sing? So You Think You Can Sing? The Voice! That's what it's called. Yeah. Okay. I don't know any of these people. The Great British Bake Off? It was a good try. Pass me on this one. Oh, no. Heidi Klum, Sofia Coppola's sister, and Guy. This is Project Runway. I'm crazy. Simon Cowell, Sharon Osbourne, and the MP for Leeds Comstock. This would be England's Best Beard. Tyra Banks and 3 other people. This is America's Next Top Model. Okay. This is RuPaul's Drag Race. Jennifer Lopez. So you think you can dance US? Nope. Okay. I don't want to talk about the right photo here. Rosario Dawson, Snoop Dogg, my sleep paralysis demon, and I don't know who that is. Is that Kelly Clarkson? I have I have no idea. Oh, I give up. Okay, so this was definitely The Voice. Dancing with the Stars makes perfect sense. The X Factor UK. No disrespect, but what does Sharon Osbourne know about? I guess she managed Ozzy's career, but like, okay, never mind. maybe she's earned it. I guess she knows something about music management. First you went after Nev, now Sharon. She tried to poison Ozzy with that Listerine clear strip. World of Dance. I know this guy. Is this Romeo? Or Mario? Or Omarion? That's Neo. Okay. That's Neo. I just can't stop. I just can't get myself away. That one. I know that guy. They play that on the Peloton from time to time. World of Dance. Who the hell's this guy? It's Joe? Derek Huff. That's Derek. It's the fourth Hemsworth. We asked AI to create the fourth Hemsworth brother. Don't look at his hands. And the Go Big Show. Well, that one I'm just not familiar with. Apparently this is a wrestler. Who is this? Because Kate Hudson doesn't sing. That's Jennifer Nettles from Sugarland. That was on the tip of my tongue. Well, you know, let's just see what we got here. Modern TV actors, no shot. TV actors with the same name, actors who were in shows from the same network. Television grab bag slideshow. There are 5 parts with 5 questions each. Can you answer them all? That's Scooby-Doo. I can answer that one. That's Homer Simpson. Okay, so these are cartoon characters. I understand. This is Fred Flintstone. Fred Flynn. Okay. SpongeBob and his squared pants. That's Arthur the Aardvark. I don't know why. I guess because I thought it would be spelled like Aardvark. Okay. Ted Danson TV shows. That's Cheers. That's Becker. That's embarrassing. That's probably The Good Place. That's probably some shitty show that honestly he did because he was bored and he's like a cop who investigates like the paranormal or something. I don't know what this one is. I'm just going to be honest. But I respect him for doing it. This is The Good Place. Could not tell you. This is called My Dad is Old. But I'm not that old. Okay, this is Stranger Things. I can do this. Netflix originals, Stranger Things. This is Bridgerton. I can't do this. I don't know this one. Wait, no, I do. This is the Umbrella Academy. This is The Good Place. This is on Unbreakable. We Alive, damn it. This is Wednesday. American Idol. Those halcyon days. The Voice. The Masked Singer. Do not right-click Save As. That's mine. This is Who Dat Voice featuring Dr. Ken Jeong. Big mouth sounds. I don't know this one. This is the X Factor UK. This is Johnny Carson. Late night TV host, Johnny Carson. Jimmy Fallon. Can't look at this guy, man. It just makes me want to laugh. Jimmy Kimmel. Stephen Colbert. Seth Meyers. Ted Danson. Okay, I give up. He was just on regular CSI? I thought this whole thing was Ted Danson shows. I couldn't believe he was on so many. Me watching Ted Danson on the episode of the Flintstones that he cameoed in. Yabba dabba doo. So I didn't know he was on CSI, honestly. Mr. Mayor. Why they got him sitting like that, man? Come on, let him live with dignity. Why they got him in the medium hoodie when he needs a small? Like what? He's just a guy? I don't know. There's something. Why they got him all American appareled up? You know? Come on, man. That ain't Ted Danson style. Give him a starched button-up shirt or something like that and some khaki slacks. What else did we miss? I Can See Your Voice? Oh, I watched an episode of this. This is one of the worst shows I've ever seen. It's like a bunch of people lip sync, and you have to figure out which one's actually singing. It's basically just like Lay Your Prejudices Bare. I Can See Your Voice. I mean, look, he might be singing that, but I just feel like it doesn't look like that voice is coming out of that body. I like the reality ones. It's throwing me for a loop. That's too easy. Middle siblings on TV shows by cast members and other shows, actors who teen shows A to Z, TV show by the third season's third episode. I'm going to say that's Friends. I'm going to say, okay, this is too easy. This is just TV show. Guess the TV show in 2 images. House of Cards. You know, because Robin Wright Penn Hold the Pen was on House of Cards. This is Fresh Off the Boat. Saved by the... Why they got him looking like that, man? Like, that's not what he looks like. Why? You could choose any photo in the world. Why did you choose the one with the Giga Chad? Hello. This is 30 Rock. Hello, what have you got there?
Isn't she so cute?
Very cute today, honey. We got a box with a bunch of stuff in it.
That's your gift.
There's a book. There's some dried farfalle pasta. Ooh, there's a nice little, like a cake or something. What is this?
It's a rice cake.
It's a rice cake, okay. And you got some heart cookies for Valentine's Day?
Yes.
And a reading book.
Let's have a cupcake here.
Oh, yeah, there's no cupcake in there, but that's okay.
Because it even has so many Valentine's cupcakes for tomorrow.
So many Valentine's Day cupcakes for tomorrow?
Look what all these go home.
It's a very cute outfit.
Right?
Yeah.
She got the rabbit headband and I put the hair clip
Hi.
that's the same color as her shirt. And it's the peanut shirt.
You need some animals? You need your kitty.
The cat, the vomit is still upstairs. It's like a little splat.
And there it will remain until my stream is over today. This week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday nights, baby did not sleep well. Took forever to go to sleep. Woke up many times throughout the night. Hi, Tomo. Woke up many times throughout the night. As a result, daddy didn't sleep well. Last night, I'm on baby duty. Put her to sleep at a reasonable hour. She went to sleep at a reasonable hour. 3, 4:30, 5, 5:45 a.m. Woke up to the cats going ape shit. I'm going to lose my mind. You want to leave? Tomo, you want to leave? Get out of here. Come back when you've had 6 milliliters of water. Show Tomo? He doesn't like to be on the screen. He likes to stay low. Why are you nice to Tomo but hate Ruka? I don't hate Ruka. You just have to be stricter with Ruka. Tomo is great to have in my room because literally all he does is leave and then come in and sleep behind my monitor. Ruka comes in and he's like, he meows right behind my chair, like in a position where I have to go like, I have to like turn my neck to see him. Like he gets perfectly in my blind spots like a BMW driver. And if I don't give him attention after like 15 seconds, he goes in behind my computer to like go sleep in the wires. Which is just, first off, the fur shouldn't be like that close to the computer to begin with. But then also, like, it's really hot back there. He could get electrocuted. He could unplug something. Tomo's low maintenance. So I mean, honestly, it's exactly my take about being a teacher. If you're a valedictorian or you don't cause problems in class, sure, you can go to the bathroom whenever you want. If you're constantly cutting up in class and going to, do whippets in the men's room, then no, you got to ask. And I might say no. This is 30 Rock. This is Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. This is Knight Rider. Hannah Montana. I don't know why that took me so long. I was like, Montana. Was she in a show about Montana? Orange is the new black. This is a little insulting. One Tree Hill. Cougar Town. Axe Shower Gel presents Scream 4. It's probably True Blood. No, sorry. This is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Ugly Betty. Luke Cage. Squid Game. Mom. Isn't that the name of this show? Swan Me. Alice and Janney is on The West Wing. Oh. Drew Barrymore stars in the Santa Clarita Diet. Oh my God, it actually is. I did that as a joke. It's the only show I could think of that she's in, but okay, it makes sense. This is The Good Doctor, airing now on CTV. This is Family Ties. The King of Queens. Pretty sure that guy's like the King of England. This is Mr. Robot. Wow, I'm cracked. I'm out of control. How do you know this? You can't watch sports without learning about the existence of The Good Doctor. I don't know anybody on earth who watches the show. It's on season 27. It's the highest rated show in Canadian history. My grandpa watches it. I mean, I guess it's on. Give us some credit for that. Cable and streaming